We have our match right here. So, Dariusheart versus Bolimar. Did you miss the entire thing, or is there still some left to see? We're about a little more than halfway through. But just like a tiny bit more than halfway through. So you are still good to check out some matches. And all of the VODs will be going up on YouTube after the stream. So, you know, you'll be able to catch anything you missed there. Oh, well, the infuriating from the Lise caught the Odette. Bomb Locket immediately removed it. Hey, at least Odette now can just use Riding Crop with full damage. Yes, quarterfinals haven't even started yet. Bolimar has the right skin, very good. Dariusheart has the fresh skin, which is also very good, I want to say. This game has some very great color palettes. A really close game versus Rain earlier. Yeah, people are free to stream on their own. It is hard to really stream every match of a tournament in, you know, this capacity. Color palette tier list with them when? Maybe someday. If I need content. Pester Bomb on Dariusheart's Odette makes Lise even more angry than before. Fireworks does a little bit of damage to Odette, but very importantly, Bolimar has a lot of energy now. Yeah, once we get if we get a replay mode, and when, it'd be great. Have some matches sometime. Yeah, I also would love to see other people commentating so I don't have to carry it on my back, but yes. Winners quarterfinals. Is this winners quarters? Going to do, don't have enough replays to review. Yeah. That's the other thing is, once we get like replays and tournaments go a little quicker and we have like more matches we can show on stream, hopefully people can review those more, because that is very helpful. Alright. Dariusheart. Oh, here we go again. Okay, so, Dariusheart, I guess, tried to Pester Bomb there, and it didn't work. Whereas, Bolimar switched back into Lise, which infuriated Odette. Lise is already angry. With some extra energy in, Bolimar has a huge battery lead. Already a full battery, and one Fireworks from Lise is going to fill that up to 2 batteries. Winner here plays the winner of Kaz and Link 4422. Other side is you versus Frigg and Wasik versus Zodai. Nice. Bolimar brings in Molly. Disruption Wave. Going to pass around Sad. Oh no. Sorry, yeah, links are disabled right now. I apologize if Nightbot is deleting your stuff. I just added Nightbot yesterday for the tournament. Yeah. If you're looking for the bracket, don't forget that you can use exclamation bracket. Firm Handshake switches in Keiban and locks him. That Firm Handshake was flourished, so it used up a battery, but it means that Keiban is kind of stuck in place for now. Unless Dariusheart does want Keiban to take 40 damage, which is... Or is it 40 or is it 10 for each? Yes, Dariusheart does have Spike Club, which does extra damage from having feelings. Looks like Dariusheart also flourished it. 71 to Tazu. Locked is 50? Okay, yes. Couldn't remember if it was 40 or 50. Thank you for the fact check. Ooh, switches out. Trapped does 50. No longer trapped, though. Odette taking a pretty good amount of damage from that Tazu. Of course, Dariusheart's Odette does not have a locket, so Riding Crop is at full potential. Tags into Yasmin versus Keiban. Yasmin might not be able to do much damage to Keiban. Yasmin, of course, has Longsword. Bandage Quick Foil means that Yasmin's going to be harder to kill. And if the opponent is weak to physical damage, they will be taking a lot, but not right now. Keiban Blackjacks. Lise is now tired. Tired, but lucky. Sounds like me. I feel that. Also still sad, which means no energy gain. No real raised stats to worry about, though. Now, if Dariusheart uses Disruption Wave, it has a good chance of dealing a lot of damage to Keiban, killing him, in fact. Instead, Heart to Heart, on the switch in, Molly's no longer sad, but will take damage from Heart to Heart. Meanwhile, Lise is above full health from that. That's a really fun quirk of Heart to Heart. Looks like Dariusheart switches out into Odette. Bolimar lunge invites. Going to slowly eat away, but Odette does pass the lunge invite back with the no U button. Of course, Bolimar's Molly is forgetful, so if they switch out Molly, then she will forget the lunch invite ever took place. And stand up Odette, possibly accidentally. It's very unfortunate. Here comes Lise, makes Odette mad. And Odette is mad so she cannot use the trick. I've seen this happen before, and it happened again. Odette is out. No more giant hammers today, unfortunately. At least for this fight. We might see one later. Yasmin is back. Bolimar is up a fighter already and doesn't have too many people on low health. Tazu being their real only character with low health in general. Lise comes in, makes their Lise angry. Now Admire boosts Lise's attack, but because Dariusheart's Lise is sad, that does not matter for the next 2 turns. It doesn't have as much of an effect. How much time is left on this music? Okay, there's a solid 16 minutes left, as opposed to the 10 hours of Gladius left. Here we're seeing much more careful play once more. They're very concerned with who's going to be swapped in and who's going to be taking damage here. Heart to Heart could have had bad consequences if the opponent's fighter was already low. Of course, the Disruption Wave only does a little bit of damage to Molly, and also deals the 20 tired damage on Lise. Very tricky situation to be put in. Only 1 turn of SAT is left, though, on Dariusheart's side. If they can keep Lise alive, then that Admire boost is going to come into play. The Lunch Invite makes Lise hungry now. Tired happens, hungry happens. It's going to be another 10 dropped from Lise. Lise can also now gain energy, but not for long. It's a very tricky position to be in. You're being careful. You would have thrown out like 12 cheeky predictions. Yep. Disruption Wave hits Tazu for a little bit extra damage. Of course, Backlash occurs. That is going to knock out Lise. Oh no, Lucky Pendant saves Lise at 5 HP. Gets 1 extra energy from that Disruption Wave going off. Not quite a full battery yet. Wow, the Lucky Pendant really coming in clutch here before the hunger happens. Lise has 5 HP, but Tazu doesn't have much HP herself, so it's going to be tricky to actually get that heart-to-heart to really function. Dariusheart seems to be carefully considering what that will mean. Brings in Yasmin instead. Bolimar grabs pop-ups. The 30 damage pop-ups, that's going to prevent Lise from coming in at all. We see there, Lise had the Disruption Wave, which is completely inaccessible now. What a time to just unleash the pop-ups there for Bolimar. Longsword knocks out Tazu at least. Takes 10 from the Backlash though. Uses Longsword again from Ambidextrous. Bolimar still has quite a few characters available. Still has a lot of options, and I think still has... Oh wait, no, they used the battery, that's right. Right, Bolimar still has 4 characters. Keiban has full health. Sayla and Lise both have full health as well. And Dariusheart has to carefully consider every switch-in because of those pop-ups. Because Keiban's going to come in and take 30 immediately. Bolimar decides to get some extra energy. Quite safe chance to do so. And now with that charge panel available, they can parry something, they can flourish something. Whole lot of options available as well. Might end up seeing a flourish lunch invite come from the Molly, for example. Who knows? Lise comes in though. Luckily, Dariusheart chose an attack. Goes through the angry. Keiban's no longer angry. Which means Spike Club is not doing quite as much damage anymore. Because there is no angry anymore. No feelings. Keiban is feeling nothing, which I guess is better than... Who knows? Keiban is feeling free. That's how I would put it. Feeling free. Bolimar brings their Keiban back, gets hit by Blackjack. Going to be tired. Not sure how that's going to affect their strategy at all. It appears that their Keiban does have Blackjack themselves. So they might end up running low on uses of whatever else they have. There's a Flourish charge panel to clean out Dariusheart's Keiban, which was the captain of their team. So their captain plan is no longer available. Now with just Eric, Lise, and Yasmin in play, and Lise is pretty much out of commission. Eric can really threaten Keiban here. Seems like Dariusheart's considering what Bolimar might do. Bolimar is out of charge panel uses on their Keiban. Switches into Lise. Bolimar switches into Lise. They're both mad, but Dariusheart's Lise is dead. That means that Eric is going to have to take another 30 damage whenever he comes back. If Dariusheart switches in Eric, that's another 60 damage taken, and Dariusheart concedes. That's the GG.